All right. If you don't know this formula, you're going to miss the first problems on the test right off. All right. So if I give you these 2 points, -1, -3, and 3, -7. The directions say find the exact distance, which means do not type it in your calculator and give me a decimal. All right? So, isn't the distance equal to, what do I put first? X2 is what? 3 minus -1, is that +1?
Squared
Plus -7
plus
3 squared. And I believe under the radical, this is 16 plus 16. Am I right?
Yes.
My answer is not radical 32. It is for radical 2. Right? You all know how to do that?
Yes.
You know that formula. It's not just what you're going to do tonight. Study. All right? Now, right. Midpoint. How do I get midpoint? Okay. So, same 2 points. Don't I have -1 plus 3 over 2 and -3 minus 7 over 2? Yes? What is that? 1. How about -5? Right? Is that okay? Okay, moving right along. If I give you an equation such as x squared plus y, I'm not sure why you keep talking, equals 4. I want the x-intercept. How do I find the x-intercept? I let y equal 0. So that means x squared equals 4. What is x? Plus or minus 2. X-intercept is a point. So it is 2, 0, and -2, 0. Correct? Now, how do I find the y-intercept? I let x be 0. So what's y equal to? So I have 0, 4. You all know how to do that?
Yep.
You're sure?
Yes.
Good, because I'm going to give you another one. So this time, f of x equals the absolute value of x minus 8. How do I find the x-intercept? Is f of x y?
Yes. Yes.
So 0 equals the absolute value of x minus 8. Does the absolute value of x equal 8?
Yes.
What does x have to be? 8 or -8? So the x-intercept is 8, 0, and -8, 0. Correct? How do I find the y-intercept? Y is -8. So 0, -8. Right? Okay, that's page. How do we do? 100?
Formula. 8 plus plus.
midpoint, which was add the x's, divide by 2, x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2.
You're taking the average.
Okay, now, what if I ask you to graph the equation by plotting points? Such as the absolute value of x plus y equals 5. And I'm going to give you the points. -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Okay? Right? When x is -2, you.
I didn't say anything. Oh my gosh. First enough.
I know that. However, guess what I was looking at? The back of your head. The back of your head.
Miss Hoffman, I've written everything down.
Good.
I gotta use hand sanitizer now because he's like sick. He likes to touch me and he's sick. You don't even have hand sanitizer. He's in the same type.
Clint was picking on you and Chad was picking on you, so you're over here, but then neither one can.
Jaden didn't pick on me.
No, me
I was not talking. I was the kid that Chad was. Chad talked.
Okay, x is -2. What is y?
Please.
3. X is -1. What is y?
Well, now I can't
Oh my
wait.
God, Cameron's cooking.
I was just kidding.
What is this one?
4 goals.
0,
5,
1,
4,
2.
3.
So when I plot these points, -2, 3, -1, 4, 0, 5.
No, it's a white triangle.
Wow.
Right? Is that an easy problem?
Yes.
Good. Let's see how much you can remember now. I need you
Oh gosh.
graph this circle. Graph this circle. What's the center?
-2, 4.
-2, 4? What's the radius? And what do I do with this radius?
Up, down, left, right.
Like this? Almost, not quite.
Almost faces up.
The last problem was the straight lines.
You mean like this? Can you see it? You're welcome. All right? So far, so good?
Yes.
That's page 2. You have 100 so far?
Oh, should I check?
Yeah.
Are they picking on you over here too, Kate?
No. Talking about
Yeah, we're
Zach.
being supportive of him.
Yeah, Kate, you got a funny face.
Miss Coughlin, I know you're involved.
Was that nice?
No.
Yeah.
Still have a funny face.
Does she have teeth?
I'm so glad that was recorded. And it's on YouTube.
I'm just
You're putting
kidding.
this on YouTube, Poplin?
Huh?
You're putting this on YouTube, right?
Which was Katie wants himself in the closet. Or his nap.
Look at this picture.
Ah.
Were you for this?
He said,
Try not to cough at you.
But if you think of coal, like, gravitates.
so I can't go there. Don't ask me a question I can't answer.
Come on, Max, it's recording.
Focus this unit less.
You're gonna get it demonetized.
It's L2.
Okay,
That's
next,
supposed to be sad revenue.
are we even there?
Miss Poplin, I know the equation.
The next thing on the test gives you a center and a radius and asks you to write the equation of the circle. Did you just on the last problem use the equation to graph a circle?
Yes.
So you should know when we get to this how to write the equation, how to go the other way, right?
Yes. Should.
Should.
I forgot.
Isn't this x what?
Plus
Plus 2 squared
plus
plus
5 minus 5 squared equals 49.
Oh, yeah, alright.
right?
I did first bullet second. I remember.
We good with this?
Yes.
Okay, the next thing on the test determines if it is a function or not a function. All right? What about a graph that looks like this?
That is not a function.
No, because we use an imaginary line, up an imaginary vertical line that crosses more than once. It is not a function. Right? What about something that looks like this? Is that a function?
Maybe.
Yes. Yes. What about this?
No.
No. So you understand the imaginary vertical line,
Yes.
whether it's a function or not a function?
Yep.
Okay? Moving right along. If I tell you f of x is x squared plus 5x, and g of x is radical x plus 4. These are given to you. If I ask you for f of 2, what is f of 2?
What she said. Wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
14?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hold on, I've got to...
Plug in.
Was she too fast?
The problem with the done times 2 is 10.
Okay, this
4
part
is
is
4.
That's why she wanted to be in here so she can, use her math skills a little bit and not have to do any study.
and not be.
There you go. See, she gets it.
And I'm going to laugh when she finds next year about how hard it is because she didn't take it.
So we want you.
I bet you do. What is f of -3?
Yeah, -6.
You all agree?
Yes.
-6. What is g of 12?
4.
No, it is not plus or minus 4.
This is the angle square root minutes.
I don't know why I put an equal sign there. It should have been g of 12. What is g of negative, no, g of negative 5? It's what?
1i.
Okay, you can write the answer two ways. You can tell me it is I, or you can tell me it is
Undefined.
undefined.
I said undefined seems easier.
Well, it's because with a function, generally a function is defined as only real numbers. But since usually you do functions before you do i's. All right. What is, for this problem, what is the domain?
Negative infinity to 4.
No.
Or negative infinity to negative 4.
Don't I decide what would make the denominator 0? So what would that be? Plus or minus 4. So my domain is negative infinity to negative 4, negative 4 to 4, and 4 to infinity. I didn't forget it, I didn't push hard enough. So I missed it. Right? Have one more problem for you. What is the domain? What is the domain? Is it true that x plus 9 should be greater than or equal to 0?
Yes.
So x should be greater than or equal to negative 9?
Yes.
How do I write that as an interval?
Bracket.
Bracket negative 9 to infinity,
Yes. That's it.
right? You agree?
Yeah.
So now, guys, it doesn't do any good just to watch the video. It is not a spectator sport.
I feel like
It's not a spectator class.
Just me getting slain. I feel a little bit.
No, you called us even.
I've not gotten even